Hi everyone, welcome to the channel Prepare with me. So as we all know that CB Grade A is scheduled on 17th January 2021, and we also know that in the first phase only we will be having two papers, okay? And in these two papers we have to prepare almost like everything, okay? So if we talk about the paper 1, so paper 1 is more or less similar to the banking examination. Those who have appeared for the banking examination, they know that what kind of a pattern they have. So usually in banking exam we have like pre and the mains, but this paper 1 is similar to the mains examination where you will be having quant, reasoning, English, and the GA or GK. Okay, so basically in GA or GK you will be having the financial awareness. Okay, so now the question arises that what we are going to do. So I'm not going to do this portion that is a quant, reasoning, and English. I am going to cover this portion that is the GAGK and financial awareness. Okay, so we cannot overlook this section also because both the papers are very important for us, and we are already doing for the management section. So yes, for paper one also we have to prepare. So paper 2 we will be doing the management and costing a lot simultaneously. Okay, so one video on the management is ready and will be posted soon, and another video that is on the costing, it will be on the lean system and innovation, and yes, it will be on the channel soon. Okay, I'm trying to do as soon as possible, but since current affairs plays a very important role for paper 1 and paper 2 both, because in paper 2 also we have finance and management. In finance and management we can expect the current affairs also, so we cannot leave this section and we have to prepare along with it. Now the thing is that next thing is like we have exam on the 17th January, right? And those who have appeared for the exams like a banking exams, they definitely know that in these exams you have to prepare the current affairs for of last 3 to 4 months. Okay, maximum 4 months, and people used to prepare for the 6 months also, but this 3 to 4 months will cover like maximum things. Okay, the major portion of the questions will be from this 3 to 4 months. Okay, so you don't have to go beyond that, but make sure that in this 3 to 4 months you cover everything, like every possible thing. Okay, so like if we have an exam in the January, so we have to prepare from the September to December onwards. Okay, so for September current affairs I have already uploaded the content on the channel. Yes, I know that the quality would be like voice quality was very low in that videos, but please bear with that. You can go through the content because content is too good. And October I am preparing, and this is the November series. Okay, so now what I decided is instead of doing the section wise, we should go in a weekly. Okay, so that we would be able to analyze ourselves, we would be able to judge ourselves that how much section we have like how much month we have completed. Okay, how much days of the current affairs we have done completed. So this week is in this particular section, this video, we will be doing the November first week, that is from the 1st November to 7th November CA, and I have majorly included the financial economic awareness in this section. And yes, the other things are also here which are important from the exam perspective. So yes, please go through this section, and if anything left in this particular days, I will definitely make a second part. Okay, so whatever, we will make a different separate part for the books. Okay, sports. Okay, and yes, books and sports will be having a separate part. Okay, separate video will be having, because I don't think so that in this section I feel that this section would not be included in here. So please go through this video, very important. So many questions are important, even if you have prepared, like if you have covered the things from the different current affair magazines, then that's great. But do this, this will be work as a you should say the secondary source for you, because I have gone through like 2 to 3 newspapers and I have covered maximum possible important fodder material in this. And that's it. Okay, so now let's start with these questions. Okay, so you will be having this question all the current affairs in the question answer format. So let's have the first question. SEBI has extended the one-time settlement scheme for entities that executed reversal of the trades in stock options segment of the BAC during 2014 to 2015. Till what date? Okay, so there is an extension of one time settlement scheme for the entities that have been executed the reversal of the trades in the stock option segments of the BAC during the duration of 2014 and 15, and this has been extended to what date? You have option 31st December 2021, 31st December 2020, 31st March 2021, or 31st January 2020. Now let's take a pause. Okay, till now you can answer in the comment section. The thing is that if you wanted to answer this question, if you are seeing this question, so there is one thing which is important here, that is a SEBI. Okay, SEBI has done something and it was in the news, so it becomes important for you. Okay, one important news for you, and note it down, this will be very important. Some deadlines will be in the news if there is any target. Okay, so this kind of things are very important, and I have noticed this thing that in the past few exams, the exams have shifted their like a content towards the financial and economic awareness. Okay, so you will find this kind of a question in the SEBI also. Okay, so be prepared with that. So let's see the answer, that what is the answer of this question. Okay, so let's see the answer of this question. What is the answer of this question? The answer of this question is 31st December 2020. Okay, so this is the right question, right answer. Make sure that you note down this in your copy because it's very important. So this is a kind of a settlement scheme which was introduced by the SEBI in July, and it was commenced in 1st August 2020, and it was supposed to end on the 31st October 2020, but due to the COVID, okay, it was extended to 31st December 2020. Okay, so let's have the next question quickly. So the next question is, with which European country India have decided to measures to strengthen their Indo-Pacific partnership? Now this question you would be thinking that why this question, because of some importance. Okay, we I have included this question. Okay, so let's have this answer of this question. Britain, Portugal, France, or Russia? So the answer of this question is France. So France is the first European country to launch an Indo-Pacific strategy with India. Okay, and India is one of the key pillar in that strategy. So let's have the solution, this explanation part. Okay, so France was the first European country to launch Indo-Pacific strategy, and India is the key pillar in that strategy. The French government is among the handful of the government that has appointed the ambassador for the Indo-Pacific region, where Paris has assets, including the territories. Okay, so this is why this question become very important. So let's have the next question. So banks have to integrate with which government entity that stores information related to the financial contracts in electronic format? Okay, so with which particular organization or an entity the banks have to integrate with the with them? Okay, so that they can store their information which is related to the financial contracts in the electronic format. Okay, so options are NPCI, NESL, UPI, or RBI. So the correct answer for this is NECSL. Okay, so NESL is the entity with which banks have to integrate. Oh, okay, one more thing, that it is not important. Okay, now it has been eased, so it is not important, but they have to integrate for sharing their information or storing their information. Okay, next, who have been chosen as the title sponsor for Women T20 Challenge by BCCI? Okay, now the options are Airtel, Jio, Idea, Vodafone. Okay, so quickly answer this question. What should be the answer of this question? The answer of this question is the Jio. Okay, so Jio has been chosen as a title sponsor for the Women T20 Challenge by the BCCI. Okay, let's have the next question. The next question is, RBI launched a public awareness campaign, RBI Kehta Hai. Okay, it is very important campaign that to educate the public about safe banking and financial practices, and it was being launched in few different languages. So you have to tell that how many languages are there in which this campaign was launched. So this campaign was launched in the 14 different languages. Okay. Now, see, this kind of a questions, sometimes what happens that few things which were in the news, which will you will see in the newspaper, but you just ignore it. Okay, you don't see that as an important content, but please make sure that you just cover this also. Okay, so this is not that much important, but at least you should know that you will be having in your mind that okay, RBI Kehta is a campaign, and it is about what it is, to educate the public about the safe banking and the financial practices. It was launched in so many different languages, and how many it was 14 languages. Next is, according to the data by Kara, which state recorded highest number of the adoption? Okay, there is a report or a data which was released by the Kara. You have to tell me what is the full form of the Kara, under which you have to tell that which among the following is recorded as the highest number of the adoption. Is it Delhi, Maharashtra, Uttar Pradesh, or Kerala? So the answer of this question is Maharashtra. Okay, so according to this data, Maharashtra recorded the highest number of the adoption. Now let's see some of the other important data. So as I talked to you about, told you about the CARA, that is the Child Adoption Resource Authority. Child Adoption Resource Authority. So according to this data, okay, this data is recently released, so it became important. 1,470 boys are there, 2,061 girls were adopted, and this data is between the duration of 1st April 2019 to 31st March 2020. Okay, now let's have a next question, very important. Okay, just mark it very important. So if you are preparing for the CV, you should know about this, at least about this. Okay, it is related to trading. So, in the recent announcement, the trading of green certificate is likely to be resumed on 25th November after a gap of 4 months, since it was like a banned. Okay, it was stopped and it was resumed on 25th November. So the trading is done on which day of every month? Okay, there is a particular day which has been decided for this day. So you have to tell which day. Okay, the answer is already there on the screen. Okay, so no issue for that. So green certificates were actually suspended in the July. Okay, and after this suspension, after 4 months of the suspension, the trading was again started on 25th November. Now, what is a green certificate tradings? So basically, the renewable energy certificates. Okay, the trading of renewable energy certificates are also known as the green certificates, and this trading is done on the last Wednesday of every month. Okay, so the day is last Wednesday of every month, and you will see that there are two index, that is the India Energy Exchange, two exchanges, sorry, Indian Energy Exchange and the Power Exchange of the India Limited. Okay, on this two exchanges, this particular renewable energy certificates are being traded. Okay, so what is this? A green certificate, it is the trading of renewable energy certificates. Now, there is one information that I have also included here, that one renewable energy certificate is created when 1 megawatt hour of electricity is generated from an eligible renewable energy source. Okay, so this is an extra information which you might like to know about it. Now, let's have the next question. Meri Saheli initiative is launched by which ministry? This is an initiative and again becomes an important initiative because it is launched by some ministry, and which ministry it was? Women and Child Development, Finance, Railway, and Tribal. Now think, see, there is sometimes what happens that when we see something and we just try to assume it that if it is Meri Saheli, so it will definitely include related to the women, and if it is related to women, so why would Finance, Railway, and Tribal would launch it? Okay, so we just mark the Women and Child Development without knowing anything, but you don't have to do this. Okay, this is not the exam where you have to like opt out the statement. So here you have to choose the right option. If you know this, then only attempt. If you don't know this, then just skip this. Okay, so the right answer for this is the railways. Okay, Ministry of Railways has launched Meri Saheli initiative, and now you have to tell me that who is the Minister of the Railways, who is the Minister of the Union Minister for the Women and Child Development, for Finance, and for the Tribal Ministry also. Okay, in the comment section you have to do this. Now the next question is, National Skill Development Corporation has collaborated with which? Okay, which particular option? You have to select one option and fill this. To skill over 1 lakh underserved women in India with the digital skills over the next 10 months. Okay, is it the A, Microsoft India, B, Google, C, Facebook, D, Twitter? So the right option for this is Microsoft India. Okay. So National Skill Development Corporation has collaborated with Microsoft India so that it can skill underserved women. How many? 1 lakh underserved women in the India. They can train them with the digital skills for the next 10 months. They have decided to collaborate it together. Okay. Now let's have the next question. Which platform announced the launch of Atmanirbhar app platform to promote homegrown apps? So the options are Jio, Metro TV, TCS or Cisco. Okay. So definitely if you think about anything that Jio is in the news a lot, so don't go with it just that Jio is there, okay, and it will be working for it. So no, the answer is Metro TV. Okay. So Metro TV is a platform which has announced that it will launch the Atmanirbhar ad platform so that it will promote those applications which are actually creating in the particular country. They will promote this. Okay, so Metro TV is the platform. Which company ties up with the Amazon to sell apparel online? The options are A, H&M, B, Yamaha, C, Tata, D, Zara. So we have rate the options. Okay, now you have to answer me that which one of the following is correct. Now based on these options you must be like thinking that it will be either H&M or Zara. So no, the particular company, if I tell you that, you will be shocked that this company is you don't even have the idea that this particular company is into the apparel. Okay, so the thing is that Yamaha is the correct answer. Yamaha ties up with the Amazon to sell the apparel online. Okay, next question, what was the name of the typhoon that recently slammed into Philippines? Okay, so you have to tell the name: Goni, Eta, Nanka, Norbert. Okay. Now the next thing is that all these options, okay, these all are the options which were in the news, and these are either cyclone or the typhoons. Okay. So you have to tell me that how many of these options you know about it. Okay. So let me know this. Okay. Otherwise we will be discussing in the next video about all these things. Now the answer for this question is the Goni. Goni was the name of the typhoon that recently slammed into the Philippines. Now the thing is that you have to tell me that what is the other name. Okay, I just remember that there is one more name of the Goni which was there. Okay, so tell me if you remember that. Now the next question is, which state received the central funds for literacy programs after the gap of 10 years and became the part of the union government's ambitious literacy drive, Padhana Likhna Abhiyan? Okay, very important question, because this question is getting the fund after the 10 years. Okay, so the options are the Karnataka, West Bengal, Jharkhand and the Kerala. Now again you will see that on in all these options you will be definitely first remove that Kerala, because it's a South Indian state and already have a good literacy rate. So why will they get this particular thing? Okay, Pannalika Abhiyan. So these are the questions and these are the options. Look at the question, look at the option. So while looking at the option, you will definitely first remove those options, okay, which you feel that this cannot be. But the answer of this question is the Kerala itself. Kerala is the state which received this fund for the literacy program after the gap of 10 years, and it becomes a part of the scheme that is the Panna Likhna Abhiyan. Okay. Next question, the and Exchange Board of the India has enhanced the overseas investment limits per fund house from $300 million to what? Okay, again I told you that if any limit or any deadline is there which is related to the SEBI or the RBI, then it becomes important for the exam perspective. Okay, so the answer for this question is $600 million. Okay, so it was actually doubled. Okay, it may be asked that doubled, tripled, quadrupled, what? Okay, so it was doubled. Okay, the limit has been doubled. Next question, with which education platform SBI partnered to offer massive open online courses? Okay, so SBI has partnered with some platforms. There is an online education platform which will offer massive open online courses. So, what is this? Is it Baiju, edX, Vedantu, or an academy? So, the answer of this question is the edX. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. Which of the following new category has introduced by SEBI under the equity schemes? Okay, there is a new category which has been introduced by SEBI under the equity scheme. What is it? Fund holding, fund creation, flexi cap, or future cap? Okay, what would be the correct answer? The correct answer is flexi cap. And if you know anything about it, just write it down in the comment section that what it is. Okay, now let's move on to the next question. See, I'm not discussing the explanation part because you just have to know about this. Okay, in this exams you don't have to know a very detailed explanation, you don't have to go through the basics and everything, because right now your priority will be that you should at least know that if something that has been launched by the SEBI, what is the deadline for that particular program, if some limit has been increased or decreased by the particular organization, what is it? Okay, you should know at least these things because direct question has been asked in the exams. Now the next question is, which of the following country is not the participant of the Malabar exercise which was held recently in the Bay of Bengal? Okay, this question becomes very important. Okay, and I haven't asked that direct question on this. Okay, why? Because there is one thing, that there was a new country, okay, which was joined this time, first time after a long gap. Okay, so which country it was? Okay, you have to tell me that also. Right now you have to tell me that which is not the participant. So Japan, Australia, United Kingdom, or United States? So the answer for this question is United Kingdom is not the part of the Malabar exercise. So in Malabar exercise you will see that Japan, India, and US. Okay, but this time Australia also joined them. Okay, and it was held at Bay of Bengal. Let's move on to the next question. Recently, Union Cabinet approved a proposal to invest in Luhri Stage 1 hydroelectric project. The project is in which state? Luhri Stage 1 project was there, okay, and very important this is, this question is also very important. You have to tell that in which state this project is there, is actually proposed to launch, and also you have to tell that on which river. Okay, so I'm going to tell you the state, you have to tell me the river name. Okay, so the state is the Himachal Pradesh, where you will see that Luhri Stage 1 hydroelectric project. Now let's see the next question of the this. Okay. Okay. The next question is, which of the following ministry has launched Nurturing Neighborhoods Challenge in India in collaboration with Netherlands based Bernard Van Leer Foundation and the technical support of the WRI India? Now the thing is that this is particular question is important. Okay, so very easy question, you can tell if you know, and if you don't know, don't do the random guesses because you might able to choose the wrong answer. So the options are Ministry of Women and Child Development, Ministry of the Railways, Ministry of External Affairs, Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. Now there is one more question for you. Is there is recently there is a change of a ministry. Okay, the name was changed of the particular uh, ministry, that is the Ministry of Human Resource Development. You have to tell that what is the new name of that ministry. Okay, now the thing is that the answer of this question is Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This ministry has launched a particular program, that is a Nurturing Neighborhood Challenge, okay, which is in the collaboration with the Netherlands based Bernard Van Leer Foundation. Next question, very very important. So water risk in Water Risk Filter 2020. It was released by an international organization. You have to tell which organization it was. UNICEF, UNEP, WWF, or WMO. Now, if you see that the water, so you will definitely think that it is related to meteorological. No, but this is not the answer. It may be related to environment. So no, this is also not the answer. And you can easily remove this option. But the answer is WWF, Worldwide Fund. Okay, it was launched, released a water risk filter. Okay, now you have to tell that in India, which state is having at the higher risk. Okay, so yes, WWF is the answer for this question. Estimating the economic benefits of the investment in the monsoon mission and high performance computing facilities report is released by which ministry? Okay, there is one option missing in this question. Okay, so just a minute. That's fine. Okay, so you have to tell that this particular report, okay, that is estimating the economic benefits of the investment in the monsoon mission and the high performance computing facilities. This report is released by which ministry? Ministry of Economic Affairs, Ministry of Science and Technology, Ministry of Finance. Okay, now see that you are here, you can definitely see that if you are seeing this word economic, so definitely this report is being launched by some Ministry of the Economic Affairs or Ministry of the Finance. But no, both of these are wrong. This is being launched by the Ministry of Science and Technology. Okay, let's have the next question. India's first seaplane service in which state? Okay, India's first seaplane service is launched in which state? Gujarat, Maharashtra, Tamil Nadu, or Goa? So the correct answer for this question is what? Please tell me. Correct answer for this question is the Gujarat. In Gujarat, the first seaplane service is being launched. Okay, let's have the next question. From the next monsoon season, IMD will forecast about which of the following? Okay, so IMD has actually notified that from the next monsoon season, it will broadcast about, it will forecast about something. Okay, so this will be the first time that it will be starting. So what is it? Is it A, fishes on the bank, B, speed of the tides, C, water level in the small areas, or D, malaria outbreak? Easy one, and even from the options also you can answer this question. So the answer of this question is the malaria outbreak. Okay, so the from next monsoon season you will get the forecast about the malaria outbreak also. Okay, now let's move on to the next. Okay, so we have done with all the questions. Now the important things we will be having. So important days, first of all, days are very important. Okay, so from 1st to 7th November you will be seeing that World Vegan Day 1st November, International Day to Impunity for the Crime Against Journalists on the 2nd November, World Tsunami Awareness Day 5th November, International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in the War and the Armed Conflict on 6th November, and the National Cancer Awareness Day on the 7th November. Now you have to tell the themes. Okay, whatever you know, for whichever day you know, remember the themes. Just tell me the themes of this days and we will discuss about this in the next video. But yes, we have something else. Okay, now the last thing. Okay, so what I did is, when I was actually searching for the content or searching for the questions which are important for the exam, so that time I actually jumped into some terminologies. Okay, and this would be important for you for the exam perspective. So there is a one term that is a unicorn. Okay, so this is a kind of a very basic term. Okay, if you are preparing, or those who have a basic knowledge of the market or capital industry, okay, they can easily tell that what is a unicorn. Now why this particular term was in the news? Because an academy, okay, it was recently added into this list. Okay, so that's why it was in the news. So let's look into this, that what is the unicorn. So why you use unicorn term? Okay, so when a venture capital industry, okay, you will see that a privately held startup whose value is over $1 billion. Okay, a privately held startup company whose value is over $1 billion. Okay, so for them we use the word that is a unicorn in the venture capital industry. Okay, next is the gray market. Okay, so you will definitely jump into some kind of a words here. Okay, but at least you should know about it because you may face this kind of questions into examination. So gray market is an unofficial market for financial security. Okay, so gray or gray, it could be anything. It actually occurs when stock that has been suspended from the trades of the market, or when the new securities are bought and sold before the official trading begins. Okay, so that is what we call as a gray market. So when you see that somebody is actually trading, when there is a trading in the stocks that has been suspended, okay, or if any new security which is bought or sold when the actual trading begins, okay, when the official trading begins, so this are called as the gray market trading. Okay, now let's have the next one last concept of this video. Okay, then we will finish this video. Now the next is the what are the off market transactions. Okay, this term was also there. So off market transactions are the transaction where you will see that two interested parties are there. Okay, they will be agreeing to buy or sell securities bilaterally, but not in the stock exchange platform, outside the stock exchange platform. Now there are some rules which has been recently changed by the SEBI about that, so go through these rules. Okay, and that's it. Okay, so today we have discussed so many questions, and also I guess so 25, more than 25 questions and some important terms also. Now the thing is that whether you like it or not, okay, now you have to tell me, first thing. Second thing is that are you able to like understand this management videos, or is it helpful for you? Okay, and the next thing is that what do you want, what other things you want? Okay, you have to tell me because I know that the channel is very small, it is not that big as it should be. So it's just started a very new channel, so I need your help for that, so that I could align myself for the requirement of the uh, all the people. Okay, those who are preparing for the exam, I'm also one of them, I'm also preparing for these exams. Now the next thing is that there is one important news that I wanted to share with all of you, those who are preparing for the banking exams and those who will be having the exams on for the rescheduled exams of the IBPS. Okay, that is IBPS PO, okay, and RRB PO or clerk. Okay, so those who will be having the exams, the admit cards of both of these exams have been released. Okay, so go and check it out. Now the next thing is that I will be doing one live video, okay, if I could do, and in that live video we will be talking about that how to streamline your preparation. Okay, how to use this next few days which we have, and how to write the mocks. Okay, when to write the mocks, and if you are new one, okay, if you are completely new and started just, so how to actually utilize these days. Okay, so on all these things I am planning to do some videos, but I need your interaction also, because I feel like that I don't know that whether I'm working in the proper direction or not. So kind of interaction is very important. Okay, so thank you for watching the video. We have done the first to 7th November CA, which are very important, and these are very different from those things which are available in the, like you will be having these things. Okay, so these are something new you will be seeing. Okay, now let's have the next 8 to, okay, what will be hanging? Okay, 8th to 15th November 2020, we will be having the next video for the November 2020. Okay, so for the week 2, and it will be out in next 2 or 3 days. Okay, so I'm sure just I'm trying to complete it by the 31st December, this current affairs thing. Okay, for the till the December, like October, November, December, September is already uploaded here. Okay, let's see, and then we will definitely do some mocks also in the January. Okay, so now let's end this session. Okay, let's wind it up. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Please share it, subscribe it, and comment and like also. Okay, thank you.